hurt.
Ooh.
We're gonna do some knee stretches.
No, not that kind.
Ooh, who was you bouncing on?
Nobody.
Nobody yet.
Trying to on number 2.
Oh.
I do need to add. I do need to add him so that I can at least average out for the year.
Not meet my numbers.
I need to meet my.
I need to meet my numbers. I need to meet my goals.
Meet my goals for the year.
Okay. So
We're on a new episode of Gym Chronicles. What's going on with our lives? I mean, because I know it's more than just heart attacks, but.
Lord have mercy.
I didn't tell you when I went last weekend to baby girl's house.
Oh, we haven't talked about that. That's right. I was over here thinking we talked about it because I watched the episode, our last episode, and then we were talking about baby girl.
No, we did talk about it the last time we filmed.
Okay.
But I noticed ever since I've been like a little bit more like,
Distant?
No, like just been a little bit more like bitchy. Business.
I would say
when
business.
When I did go over his house last weekend, like the house was cleaned up.
Immaculate.
It was. I won't say immaculate. That's going a little too far. But
it was clean.
Yeah, like the bathroom was like.
Was his bed frame set up?
No, but the bathroom was
Stuck.
The bathroom was literally cleaned out, and there was nothing on the counters. Like the counter in the kitchen was clean.
Okay, sir. I
was like,
keep it up.
I was like, this is probably the cleanest I've seen it.
Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what he's probably thinking, maybe if I clean the bathroom, she'll stay longer.
He definitely
Well,
was.
did it?
No.
He tried though. He tried it. He tried it. A for effort.
Oh yeah.
I'm not taking his side yet.
I haven't seen. No, we're not taking.
We're not taking nobody's side.
First of all, if I ever mention anybody in the next 6 months, don't take me seriously, like at all. Okay. I might be like, but that don't mean.
No.
That don't mean
nothing.
Shit. Okay.
I defended 2 people this year.
That probably just means that's about it.
So what happened to
Oh, I just stopped responding.
Who?
The
Oh,
short
you
king.
stopped
The one from
You went out with Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, because I was telling him how he asked me one day. He's like, how's your day? I'm like, just kind of been panicking. I was telling him I talked to my doctor's office, and then he was like sending out like laughing emoji, and I was like, what's so funny?
Laughing emoji.
Why?
Yeah, and he was just like, I don't know.
Gen
what the fuck
Z.
he's
That's
saying.
weird.
Yeah, I was
Like he was uncomfortable, so he laughed.
No.
Or I'm confused.
No, I said I had a boring day, but I was like, I said something like I was freaking out a little bit because I got a call from my doctor's office, and then he was like, laughing emoji. I was like, what's so funny? I was like, I didn't say anything funny, and he was like, oh, because you said you had a boring day. I'm like,
So that's
you don't know how
funny.
to talk to women.
Trust me, if you've seen the dynamic, you'd be cringe. It's cringy.
You say you were forcing yourself.
I was definitely
So
forcing
short
myself.
kings are definitely all the way down. Ariana, run back those statistics.
Yeah.
Because
Well, we definitely don't have any talk.
we don't have, well,
We don't have no options right now, which is fine.
no.
Oh, that.
But that's just,
That's like a.
it's like a booty call.
No, not even. It's like me and him have like a different dynamic. We play these games on our these
That's
online
right,
games
That's right.
on our phone,
Okay.
and he's intrigued by me because he's like you're so strategic. He's like I love playing games with people because you could get into their mind on how they think.
Okay.
And he's like
Okay.
you're very strategic.
Okay, we like that. Okay.
He's like, I fuck with you. I was like,
Okay, so who else was a contender?
And we had that guy who said, "Oh yeah, like I'll bring you
Oh,
flowers."
yeah.
Then he texted me this morning talking about, "Oh yeah, I'm sick."
Oh yeah, so he never showed up.
I was like, I knew he was fucking bullshit.
Have a great day, girls.
You
You
too.
too. How are you gonna say that and not deliver, and then say you're sick? You're already disappointing.
He wasn't even a contender. He just came out of left field.
He just wanted to see how much he would give. And I don't like that.
Yeah, me either. That's tacky.
That's so tacky.
That's really tacky. Like, let me get her hopes up and tell her I'm gonna do something.
Oh, my
that I'm
hopes
sick.
weren't even up. I was just like, "Oh, you gonna say
That's
some
what
shit?
makes
I'm gonna
it.
call you out."
That's what makes it tacky, though. It's like I don't even know you and I don't even care.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to make it seem like you're gonna do?
I would have been impressed if had
He, but you knew. You
But
knew.
I knew. But I fucking knew. That's why I didn't save his number.
That's
Hey,
valid.
don't save his number until you get flowers.
I clocked that.
She's like, "You didn't even send him your number." I'm like, "Yeah, because he wasn't even a
deserve
contender.
it. He didn't deserve
He
it.
literally was not even a contender. Like he's like 2 days old."
Wait, what happened to
Oh, I'm supposed to see him this weekend too. The short king.
Yes.
The short
the other
king.
short king's back up? God damn it.
He's the only one left. He's the only attractive one. The one that you said that's.
Oh
good.
yeah. That's right.
He's just
short. He's
short.
like really short.
How short is she?
well, he's short.
Short. He's like me.
I think
He's
so.
like 5'2". Yeah. He's short.
Girl, my license says 5'4".
But I want you.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, where are all the short? Oh, all the tall kings must be fucking.
They still
Cuffed up.
outside.
They're
They
taking-
still outside.
they're
No,
cuffed up.
they still outside. They still outside. It just started getting cold. They still outside. That's what I think. And then they gonna start getting cold.
No, I think they're all in relationships.
The little critters got cold first.
They're trying to find a home.
They're trying.
They're trying to find a home.
The little critters. The little critters.
They haven't really updated you a lot. That's what I'm trying to remember.
I know. Please.
It's like when
please.
I'm here, I can't remember, and then like when I get home, I'm like, fuck, I never.
Okay. All right.
You told us to remind her. Remember?
Aw, shit. See.
Remind me what? I wanna know. I wanna.
It's in the
know,
text.
I wanna know.
You said remind me.
Oh.
You remind me of a girl that I was.
Fine.
Go look at the group chat and let's see what happens.
Oh, my son's
There we go.
Oh, that's him. That's the That's the
Oh,
flower.
that's the-
That's
that's the
flowers.
clown.
That's flower.
Oh, yeah,
That's
never
flower
mind.
boy.
That's
flowers.
flowers.
So no, you don't
No.
get a part.
But like, will you call him like after work and have? Because I mean, if
No,
you
I
guys-
mean I'll text because he texted me back this morning. And
Okay.
this is what he said.
Because I was gonna say you guys have chemistry on the phone.
Yeah, he said. Thinking of me doesn't do
Doesn't
shit
do
for
shit
me.
for me. I know you thought of me. Why wouldn't you think of me?
Look, in the meantime, so my son's godfather, I don't even
Oh.
want to make him
Oh,
a part
I-
of this episode because
We're
he
bleeping
holds
this out.
a special
Are we bleeping
place in
this? We're bleeping this.
that's okay.
Oh.
He's like, I said, but, so, rewind. So, my son's godfather,
I know.
he was the one that literally, he practically was my baby daddy through like the first
Kai's
year.
Kai's baby
He used to, he used to buy me all the diapers. He bought.
He was
like, the
holding it
whole
down.
set. Yeah, he
was
held it
holding
down.
He was holding it down for sure.
And then like there was one time he came to visit. The only reason why like I've never really given him like a chance is because I met him through my homegirl who was his like her situationship.
yeah, that's her man's
okay.
type of thing.
And I had a feeling like I had a feeling even though they were just casual, like, it just felt
Something
very
was
much
No,
like
you knew.
like
You
she
knew.
was like in love with him. or
You
something.
knew. You knew. You could read her. You could read her.
And so I was just never like, because he came to visit. They were supposed to come and visit me together. She flaked, and he ended up coming to visit. I remember one time we went out with Janine, my old best friend, and we went out to the club one night. I got way too drunk, and Janine did too. And Janine was like, "Oh, let's stop by my man's house." And I was outside with Dave, and I think I was just so drunk, and I fucking kissed him, and he kissed me back.
That means he was waiting for you to make that move too.
And then I was way too drunk. That's the last thing I remember from that night. And then next thing I know, I wake up, I'm in my bed. I was like, "How did we get home?" He's like, "You told me just put your address in," and he's like, "I've never driven in Cali before." This was his first time coming to visit, and he somehow got us back to my place. And the next thing when I woke up, he was on the couch like feeding Kai and everything. I was like, I think it was around like 10 a.m. I was like, "You didn't wake me up?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "You need the sleep." He's like, "I got it over here."
Oh my God.
He's like, "I got it over here." And then that same trip, I had planned Vegas, and my parents came too. And he was trying to like do something, and I just was like, I just couldn't get myself to do it. Yeah, I couldn't get myself to do it.
Is he still around?
Well,
this fool, because I hadn't talked to him in years. Mind you, I was like married and everything.
And then
he is now
also
married. Two. And they got 2 kids together. She's a lawyer. Stay over there.
But she knows.
Oh, so he told me recently that his wife asked him randomly, like, "Is there any woman that you would like
Like a hall pass, but not
a
really.
hall pass, like
be in a
for.
relation, like
Is there
be in a relationship with.
Yeah, is there any woman that you would like if she told you she'd give you the chance today, and like,
You would drop.
You would drop everything. He's like, "Do you have somebody like that?" He's like, "Yeah." And when he told me this story, I was just like, damn. I was like, "I've known you for a long time. Who this bitch?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "You." I said, "Excuse me?"
Like he dropped
Everything to be with her if she said like let's be.
Damn.
I know.
As a wife, that would hurt me.
You know why? Because with maybe. And
I said, "Why the hell would you ask that?"
This is no, but this is
You're
like
hurting yourself.
this is part of like a good prompt, I guess. Like you know when you ask men like, "Oh, who would you leave me for?" Most men would say like some celebrity, some girl. We are like my son's teacher. This man, like somebody close to your like proximity, right? They're over here thinking like, "Oh, I want like Megan Fox or something like that." We're over here like, "I want the plumber."
No, I think it's quite the opposite.
Really?
Honestly, because I'd be like, well, I used to have a thing for Michael B. Jordan, but like that's my example, Michael B. Jordan. Okay. Right now it's Aaron Pierre, but I don't. Fine. But
I'm fine.
But I think with men, like, of course they're all low standards, so they'd be like, "Oh yeah, the teacher, the gym instructor, my kid's tutor, like the maid,
Anybody.
any fucking body, literally,
Anybody.
Anybody. Us females, we be trying to shoot high.
Yeah.
In my mind, in my delusional mind, I can still get Chris Brown.
Hey, you're his type.
Breezy, if you see this.
If you see this, she over here, bruh.
I'll wait on you, boo. But yeah, so you said a prop.
Yeah, like.
All right, who would you?
I don't. Honestly, I dream about the Golden Girls life all the time. That's what I want. I really want to like be like in a house with my girls and just like fucking live it
Oh,
up.
I know, me too. That's why every time I think of a man, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
You sabotage that idea.
Yeah.
So, like, when I think of a man now, it's like, ooh.
I'm gonna
Can
just
I put you in my dungeon? Like, that's how I think of them now.
Yeah.
It's like not even like ooh, can I see a life with you?
No,
Ooh,
no,
can
no,
I
no,
just
no.
throw you my
Yeah.
budget?
I've been telling you, like, sometimes I'll look at other guys and I'm like, why do I not feel like butterflies? Like, why don't I feel hyped about, like, oh, he's cute or oh, he's fine? Like, I don't get that anymore. And that's sad. I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, am I
Nothing.
that detached?
No,
Yes.
because you're like, this
Yes.
is what,
Yes and no.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to really look at what you really attracts you. Maybe it's intelligence.
Yeah, you're not getting mentally stimulated.
You're not mentally stimulated.
Yeah,
And
because
because-
physical is not doing it for me.
Yeah.
Because your attachment style is so secured, bitch. She's like, I don't
Oh,
need
exactly. I
nobody.
don't even know.
I
We're
don't
the ones
even
with the
know.
fucking problems with the attachment style.
The fearful
avoidant. Oh my god, I was talking about that with my friend yesterday, and she's just like, "What are you?" I was like, "All the girls with the daddy issues got the fearful avoidant."
Dead ass.
And she was like, "Shut up, me too." And I was like,
Right. Like, fuck that.
because I feel like anxious attachment is like maybe mommy issues or helicopter parent. That's what I think. That's what I think it would be.
Anxious attachments are people who have had inconsistent parents in their life who promise big and never fulfill those promises.
Didn't follow through.
And they never followed through, but they were in and out of their lives. So it was kind of like that's what brings the anxiousness to them.
Mhm.
So
And then fearful avoidant. Go ahead.
fearful avoidant people, we've learned to detach from our feelings because we know people
Are gonna
disappoint
disappoint
us.
us.
You were neglected.
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 That stems from neglect.
Abandoned.
Abandonment.
Left to fend for
Yeah.
yourself, had to mature for your parents type of thing.
Yeah.
Put
So
your
you
feelings
disconnected
aside.
from that
Disconnected.
reality.
Yeah, you put your feelings aside because
Hyper
you
independent.
There you go. Very much
That's
so.
the hyper independence trying to.
Not us having the same fucking attachment style.
I used to be that though. I did. Back with my first marriage. That's who I was.
The thing is, I think I still have a little bit of it. I think it's more of like the hyper independence. Like I'm never gonna tell a guy like I need something, like I need you for anything. But I think I border like secure and fearful. It's like when I'm in a relationship and if I trust you, like I don't need to know everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like I don't need you to check in. Like I'm not insecure like that.
Exactly.
Exactly. But if you disappoint me, you say you're gonna do one thing and you don't. That's where my fearful avoidant comes in. It's like
That's when
I
you
can
start
never trust you
distancing.
again. Yeah, I can't trust you again because you said one thing and
Now-
you didn't do that.
Yeah.
And so
It's very hard to earn back trust with a fearful avoidant person because subconsciously you've already distanced yourself. Even if you like play, because you'll play the part, but you know in the back of your mind you're like, I don't really fuck with you the same way anymore. You know what I mean? That's how
or
it
it's
is.
like I'll tread lightly. It's like
Yes.
it's like I'll still fuck with you. I just won't believe in the things you say,
Yeah.
which makes me detached from you because it's like I don't trust you. So therefore, there's no need for me to be attached to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's unfortunate, but
No, we'll fix it. Maybe I like being fearful.
I know it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Your body's protecting.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't feel that way when it comes to like girls, like my friends. Like I love my friends.
It's
I
so
love my friends.
It's so funny because it's like as a lover girl, fearful avoidant
Oh,
person, it's so hard because you're like, oh, I just want to like love on you. Why can't I just love on you to my full, my
Capacity.
full capacity? But at the same time, I know you're gonna fucking disappoint me, so therefore I'm gonna just pretend like I don't love on you. I don't want to love on you. It's so crazy.
damn. Why are you exposing us like this? Why are you exposing our business?
Well, I mean, I think it's good that people figure that out, especially because there's people out there that are in like relationships and they don't even realize what their attachment styles is.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. How do you not know?
Yeah. Very true.
There's people who are not like self-aware like at all.
Some people never.
They never.
Mhm.
They don't think about it. They don't realize like, okay, why am I reacting this way?
Yeah.
Why?
But the thing is, they don't. It doesn't even come up in their mind to even ask why. That's the
Yeah,
issue.
that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
So they see nothing wrong.
So they think that
with
they're just
anything
like
they do.
perfect. They're like, okay,
Yeah,
like,
they
I-
do.
For
They do.
example.
Not me.
Not you.
But
Someone
not
you
but
know.
someone you know.
Someone you
Would
know.
because in their mind they're like
I
just
think-
so righteous that they would never even come
I
up.
think he's aware though. Actually, I think he's aware. He just knows that he's down here. So
He pretends like he doesn't know?
Yes. What's that called? Negging. You know what that is? When you like give backhanded compliments or you say some things just to bring the girl down
Yeah.
because you internally feel like she's being too good for you. Like you're attracted to her, but you want to break her down.
Because you want her to be on the same level that you
very
are.
narcissistic vibes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right? Because I would only say some shit like, that's not a joke. Like, I don't think that's funny. And then he'll be like, oh, you can't take jokes? We can't joke around? Like, not like that. What the fuck? Like, not when
Yeah,
it's,
like
hurting
don't
me.
flip it on me and make it seem
Yeah.
like
I would be so quick to say some shit and then he'll get mad and be like, oh, so now we can't joke.
Yeah.
hit him back harder.
Yeah, hit him back harder.
I can't.
She's
guys.
secure.
Oh
baby.
my God.
This is secure attachment. We should be learning from her. We should be giving
Not
stuff
really,
advice.
because I'm the one that's in a weird relationship.
I'm too slick for that shit.
Like, I think if there
I've had
weren't
to
kids,
learn.
I would have left for sure.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, that's a big reason why people stay.
Yeah, it's huge.
So,
Shit, I didn't even have my ex wasn't even my baby daddy, and I still stayed for an additional like 3 years.
Exactly, but it was kind of because you wanted to maintain family and have that for your kid. You know, like I feel like a lot of people make sacrifices for their kids. Like, oh, I'm staying in this relationship because of my kid. I want my kid to be part of like a nuclear unit. That's
I think
bonded.
that for us, the millennials, because we didn't have that, we try to like provide that for our kids.
Oh, 1,000%.
Exactly.
You know?
Giving
So we're
them
just
what
like-
we didn't have.
This is the sad thing I heard. So basically, if you grow up with a lot of trauma, you're not thinking big. All you want is a happy home.
Right.
That's your huge goal. People want to be doctors. They want to be astronauts. Like
We want
we just want a
a
home.
home, a stable home.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's like, I don't know. I got goals.
I got some big ass dreams, bitch. I don't know about that. Well, I think because I know that I haven't seen that perfect nuclear family in my mind, like that doesn't exist, or I was in that and I didn't like it, and it wasn't a dream for me. It wasn't like, oh.
Well,
this is-
I think you thought you wanted it.
I thought I wanted it, and then when I
that's why
was
you
there,
tried. But that's the thing. That's what she. I think that's what she means.
Yeah.
Is like we all at some point
Exactly.
want that, right? We all want it. You tried it already, and you didn't like.
I was like,
it.
pineapples.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's where I was in my first marriage. Like that's all I could really want was just being married and in that home. Like I remember him thinking, like telling me, like you don't want to like get a job, do this or that. I'm like, I just like being here. Like this makes me so happy.
Like it was fulfilling
Yeah,
because you knew you were
exactly.
doing something for your kids. You had the family unit. Yeah, of course.
I think for me, what was like an issue was that my ambitions were bigger than the family, and that he didn't understand why I wanted more. Because I'm the type of person that's like, if I want more, I'm not gonna stay in that position.
You go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it might be a bad thing, because like, you know, he's always been like, you move around, you never stay in one place, because it's like deep down in my heart, like this is not it. Like, you know, I wish I was like more like that with relationships. I probably would be better off. But when it comes to like my goals and my dreams, when it doesn't feel like that, like right off the bat, I can't stay. Just like, for example, like the other job that I had, like what, I lasted maybe like 3 months, only because I intentionally was like, okay, I'll give it a try for like 3 months. Then I was like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
And I just move on.
Yeah.
Could be a good thing.
Yeah.
My ex-husband doesn't think so.
I mean, you're your own advocate.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't enjoy something, you don't have a
You
long
don't have to
life.
stay. Yeah. And that's why it's like when people stay in situations that like make them very, 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 very unhappy, like I'm just like, I don't understand.
Don't
Like,
come for me, girl. Don't come for me.
I'm not coming for
No,
you.
no.
But I'm saying like there's people who are like
No,
like
yeah,
down
no,
bad.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
down bad, and they're just like
They won't get out.
they won't get out.
No.
Yeah, they won't
yeah,
get
I
out.
agree.
Even if they have the power to, they
The
don't.
resources and anything. Yeah.
Because I feel like your situation in some ways could still be salvageable if like changes are made. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it could still,
It's not a you thing.
It's not a you
It's
thing.
a him.
yeah. So I feel like if he like magically just got his shit together, like we wouldn't even be having these conversations, you know? So I feel like that's still salvageable, and you have a family. There's a lot of different things, but there
Yeah.
are people who are down bad, getting cheated on, getting this,
Yeah.
getting that, like no stability, nothing. It's like, the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing in this relationship? So, I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. People stick around for a lot worse.
They do.
And as long as it ain't us.
That's why my mom was like, you know, if your ex-husband decided he wanted to work things out, would you stay? And I told my mom, I was like,
No,
as,
you?
I was like, as much as I'm not where I want to be,
No,
I was
you?
like,
No.
I love it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so much
That's
more
what you
happy.
prayed for, right?
I prayed for
This is what you
this.
prayed for. This is what you prayed for.
I remember me being a wife, folding clothes, doing all the mom shit, and I'm like, I'm so miserable. This like sucks. I don't want this. I want to go back to me.
Yeah.
Being single. was
No,
so
you
sad.
wanted to go back to like you, like
Yeah.
things revolving around you and your child. Like that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I was like desperate for an eat, pray, love moment. I was like,
We love it. You pray, love
Yes, we
it.
love that.
and it made me realize, I was like, damn, like I really thought like I could revolve my life around a love life, and that would be fulfilling enough.
And
And it just wasn't.
But I think also though it was also the wrong person because
Oh, yeah.
he was not. I think if you were with somebody who was a little more driven, the way that you are,
Yeah.
like hungry for like more and all that stuff, I think it would have been a different situation. But I think that because he lacked so much motivation and he was a very complacent person,
Yeah.
that was eating at you because you're not like that. You've never been like that. You've always been like a hustler and a go-getter. So being with
Yeah.
someone who's the complete opposite, I felt like you knew that that was dragging you down. And you're like not the type of person who could be dragged down like that. And you were looking at him thinking, oh my God, I love you and I care for you, but what the fuck? I can't let you fucking let me sink with you.
Exactly.
It was the comfortability, very
Yeah.
comfortable.
He was a complacent person. Like you can't be with someone like that. You are always the type of person that I see you with is someone who's very driven, like
Yeah.
super goal oriented, wants better for themselves, is just grinding, hustling, and all that stuff. Because like you said, you're not there checking up on someone like that. That's never been you. You do you get your money, run your money, do all that stuff. So to be with somebody who was just like, what are you doing? I'm okay here. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
Like
just-
you challenged him, but you needed to challenge each other.
Yeah.
To make
Yeah.
each other better.
absolutely.
And he
I wasn't
couldn't give that to
challenged,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like in any capacity, physically.
Ooh, this just became like a marriage therapy session.
Lord.
I was like physically, emotionally.
We're not gonna talk about all those things. We're gonna dead that right here. I'm happy now though.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
You prayed for this. You
I
prayed,
paid
for
for this.
You prayed for this.
Now I got options.
Options.
I can't wait for 2025. What options I got? I'm gonna make sure for 2025, like those I have different options. I'm gonna have to, you know, mix it around a little bit.
We like options. We like options. We like options for you. Options.
But that dream the other night, I was like,
Girl.
I don't know why it felt so fucking real.
Because it's manifesting.
Yeah.
It was just, it felt like
Quantum.
It felt like it was like evening time. That's why I was like, Steph, why are you in a pool? But she had like
living her best life, y'all.
But she had like but Steph was in her like dark feminine.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to.
She's like, I'm trying to get there now.
Cause she walked out the pool with this one piece, and it had like this it tied in the back, but it was like a deep V like that. And then there was like, so it was one of those pools that it was kind of like a beach type pool where it's like it had you can walk out of it.
Okay.
And she was like walking out the pool, and we were coming, and there was like, I don't know, it felt very, like I said, like Roman Greek, because it's like tall pillars. I was like, what kind of like a resort is this?
Where did Steph take us? Where is Steph taking us?
I know, me and her were like, oh, it's nice. It's nice. And I was like, this really would be a conversation me and her would have. Like, oh, this is nice. Like, she goes, oh, Steph got money.
She got money.
And then we walked up, and I was like, oh, it looks like she got mans too. She was like walking out the pool, and then this guy was like sitting at the ledge of like where the water ends, and he was like this, and she's just like,
Oh, wow.
and then she like came up to him, and then but she saw us, and she was like, oh, hey guys. I was like, okay, girl. And then I was like, okay, we're in a hotel room, or I was like, where's the room at? Because I was like, we need to get changed. I was like, and you still swimming, bitch? And you're like, I'm going. And then so we're like, all right, like let's go, girl. Why this hotel room got like 3 levels? I'm like, what kind of shit is this, bitch? Like,
Where are we?
And I don't know who these other Filipino people were, but they were like, walking around like this big ass hotel room. They were like cooking and stuff. I was like, are these your aunties? Because I was like, I know they're not related to me. Bitch.
She was like, this is on my side.
Wow.
I don't know. I forgot what you said. I think I was just more like, I was overwhelmed. There was like, it was all females though.
Okay.
Like they were like doing stuff, cleaning, cooking and stuff. And I'm like, okay,
Steph, my servant.
And then she was just like, okay, you guys can like stay here. It was like nice luxury room. It definitely wasn't giving Marriott. Okay, it was giving very like Ritz-Carlton.
Okay. All right. I see it.
And then I was like, okay, so we going out, and then we went out somewhere.
Okay.
And as we're getting out the car to go back to the hotel after the club, some guys like rolled up on us. I don't know where you went.
She was
It's my man.
She was
With
with
her mans, I think, yeah.
With her mans.
You were with your man somewhere. He wasn't black, and he wasn't Asian either. I think he might have been like Latino or something. Either he was fine. He was fine. I mean, I didn't get to see his face, but he was like built.
All right.
Built. That's why I was like, okay,
Steph.
But there was another one on the side. I was just like, who that is? Like, but he was not even.
He was not main character energy.
He was not main character energy. That's for sure. He looked like he could have been like Dominican or something, because he looked like he was like a little.
Why you gotta throw that out there?
Because he looked on the darker side, but he wasn't black. She said he's Dominican. I don't know, bitch. Okay, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in my dreams. It was so vivid. That's why I was like,
Oh my god.
why? I was like, why does this look? I was like, I could see the freaking details as I'm telling you right now. We get out the car. We drove your Prius.
Still eco-friendly, y'all.
Yeah. And then we get out the car. We were trying to go back to the hotel, and then some guys pulled up on us. One guy was very similar looking to Orion, but like enhanced, like better.
All right.
Not
Okay.
better.
Okay.
And then you were like, You looked at me, you were like,
That's for you.
That's for you.
That's for you, bitch. That's for you.
I think you were talking it up to his friend or something, but I don't know what happened.
You know me, wing woman.
Well, that fine guy came around. I was like, oh, bye.